Hi, my name is Julie Connor and I'm an associate broker with eXp Realty in both New York and Connecticut. I'm going to be speaking to you, the buyer, today about what goes into a residential offer packet for you to put an offer in on that house that you just fell in love with. This video is about the Connecticut Buyer's Guide to the Residential Offer Packet. So you're putting in your first offer on a home and you want some information about what is going in that offer packet. Well, I'm going to let you know this in advance before your realtor does, so you have a good understanding of what goes into the offer packet. The first thing you should be doing is getting a pre-approval letter from a bank or a mortgage company. This is something that's very important, and I would highly recommend that you shop around. It is unbelievable how different it is from bank to bank and mortgage company to mortgage company. It's highly advisable to get a letter from a local bank or mortgage company, especially if you live in a different state and you're moving to the new state. The reason I recommend that is sellers and sellers agents really would prefer dealing with a more local bank. Now, this is just my opinion, but I've been seeing this a lot, especially over the past couple of years. So make sure you get that pre-approval letter and make sure that you've done some shopping around so that you have the best interest rate and there's no surprises, like there's going to be a couple of points involved that you didn't realize you have to pay. Number two, in that packet, you're also going to be putting the standard real estate contract. This is what we use in Connecticut. This is especially popular to use instead of using an attorney contract. We just have to fill in the blanks as realtors for you. So this standard form real estate contract is very, very simple. Your realtor is going to be putting in your name and the seller's name on the first page. They're going to be putting in how much you're putting down as a binder, how much you're going to be borrowing from the bank, how many years you're going to be getting that mortgage for. Is it a conventional loan or an FHA loan? All of this you need to know before you're putting in that offer. We look at anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks to get a commitment from the bank, and then a couple of more weeks after that for a closing date. So that's the information that we're going to be putting on that first page. On the second page, you and your realtor are going to have to make some decisions as to what you're going to be doing for inspections on that house that you just found. So for example, you may be doing a home inspection. That's the most common. I do not recommend that you waive the inspection, but that you do a home inspection on the home that you're spending a lot of money on. In addition, you're going to be doing things like radon testing in both air and water in many cases. You may be doing a septic inspection if you have a home that you're purchasing that has a septic system. That is typically separate, and a septic inspector is going to do that instead of a home inspector. When the home inspector is there, you're going to have to make a decision if you want some other testing done, like water. So if there's a well, you want to probably get that water checked. But if it's town water, most people do not necessarily have the water checked. But some people do, because you don't know what the water is from the line that's going from the street into your house. And there is the possibility, if it's a very old house and there are lead pipes, you can have something very different that the town is testing than is actually coming into the home. The third thing you're going to be looking at, in addition to the entire standard real estate contract that you're going to be filling out with your realtor, you're going to make sure that you have proof of funds. That's the third thing. So that has to go in that offer packet. It's also called POF. And that's proof that you have the money that you're saying that you're going to be putting down for the house. They really do want to have that. I highly recommend that you white out your account number, because that information is going to be going to the seller and the seller's agent as well as your realtor. So please be careful that the really important information, like your account number, is whited out. You may have to give a couple of different accounts. So for example, you want to prove that you not only have the binder, you really want to prove that you have all the money that you're putting down for that house. So if that money is coming as a gift, let's say from a parent, you're going to have a gift letter at that point showing that that money is being lent to you and is not needing to be repaid as a gift from a family member, a letter from them signed to go into that offer packet. In addition, in Connecticut, we have what we call residential property condition disclosures. And the seller is going to be filling this out with as much information as they know about the house. Do they know it? Is it yes? Is it no? Is it unknown? And you're going to be going through these disclosures with your realtor very carefully so you get a lot more information about the house. Sometimes the owner, the seller, does not know the information because they were renting the house and they never actually lived in it. So they're going to put the information that they really do know about the house. You're going to sign that form as well. In addition, if the house is before 1978, you're also going to be doing lead disclosures. And this is just a check-off form that you are going to be checking off that you've received a lead booklet, and that comes from your realtor. You're going to be checking off that you're either going to be conducting a lead inspection of the house, or you're waiving your right for a lead assessment. Now, if you think about it, if it's, 2022 and the house has been painted inside about 15 times, you're probably not going to have an indicator of lead paint unless the house has a lot of peeling paint and it's very old. So there may be lead in that paint. And that can be very, very dangerous. It can get into your blood and it can cause a lot of problems. And they do check children for lead, but they're not checking adults for lead unless you're going to a functional medicine practitioner and they're checking your blood lead levels or lead levels for toxic metals. There are other disclosures that you're putting into that packet that the seller's agent may have asked the seller to do, such as mold disclosures and pool and hot tub disclosures if you have a pool or a hot tub. And there's a foundation advisory that also goes in as well. But just make sure that all of these forms, as well as a binder check copy, are put into this packet. It's very, very important that the packet is complete. Remember, you may be competing against other people for this house, and you want to you want to have a complete packet. Okay, so good luck on your offer. I hope you win that bid, and congratulations if you get it. Thank you, and have a great day.